most restaurants takes you to Poland to get down.
78, 79, 80.
Way down in a restaurant that's 125 meters.
It's a very weird place.
Below the surface.
Coming through! I'd walk down 800 steps any day for this dish.
Then we wash up in San Antonio.
Hi, you ordered the lamb burger?
I certainly did.
For a menu of clean clothes, clean cars, and tasty tacos.
You know, spill something on yourself, you can just throw it in the wash, you're good to go.
Then we take off for Tokyo to sink our teeth into some frightening fusion.
Steak right through the eye.
And finally, we shift gears to California
Hi, kitchen.
for some authentic Thai cuisine
Slot car racing.
that lands us
I think it's pretty wild.
in the winner's circle.
That's weird. Welcome to the Miners Tavern here in Wieliczka, Poland, where they dish up their history and their meals with more than just a grain of salt. Wow, look at this. Pure salt formations. All I need is a lime and a bottle of tequila.
The restaurant is deep within the Wieliczka salt mine that's been in operation for more than 700 years.
Wieliczka salt mine is a magical place combined with fabulous dining experience.
At the Miners Tavern, they do everything with salt. They make chandeliers out of salt, carve statues out of salt, and of course, they cook with a lot of salt.
We love salt. We are working as salt mines, and what we do is everything actually baked on the salt. We concentrate about Polish traditional food, but then also is modern twist.
What I like about this restaurant is that if the dish isn't salty enough, I can just scrape some off the wall directly onto my food.
Look at this. It's a modern version of a miner's cafeteria. I'd like to start with a bowl of mizura, the traditional Polish soup. And that sauerkraut stew looks amazing. May I have a bowl of that? I can never resist cabbage rolls. And I'd love to try some of that duck, please.
This is chicken with salt cake.
So that's a whole roasted chicken?
Yes.
Encrusted in salt?
Yes.
You have to be as strong as a miner when we work here.
Yeah.
Those miners several hundred years ago, they should have been so lucky. To get to the first level of the mine, you have to walk down 378 steps. That's about 70 flights of stairs. 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 45, 60, 78.
With over 3,000 compartments and over 300 kilometers of corridors, it would take about 4 months to see the entire mine.
Sometimes I feel myself really very scared because I imagine how far I am from the ground.
224, 25, 226, 27, 28, 29. Ah, the first level, 64 meters below the surface.
I'm really happy to find the restaurant because after 4 hours of wandering around in the mine, I'm really hungry.
You know, Zurich is a uniquely Polish soup. The chefs start with sour rye flour. They mix it with water, they let it ferment for about 3 weeks, and then they make a stock with bone marrow and sausage, and you end up with this incredibly, incredibly hearty soup. So here we have it, the classic Polish dish, cabbage roll. It starts with a light crunch from that pickled cabbage leaf, and then you get the rice, ground meat, the herbs, and it's all finished off with that luscious tomato sauce. This dish is pure dynamite.
Wherever we have a moisture, salt recrystallizes, from the brine, from the water. It's pure table salt, nothing more.
Back in the 13th century, salt's primary use wasn't as a seasoning, but as a preservative for meats, because of course they had no refrigeration. And in fact, it became such a sought-after commodity that it was actually traded as a currency.
The mine produced about 300,000 tons of salt per year.
In the early days of the mine, which is 700 years ago, the miners would chip huge blocks out of the wall, then form them into cylindrical shape and roll them to the shafts where they'd be hoisted to the surface. Coming through! The next time I reach for a salt shaker, I'm gonna have a lot more appreciation for what comes out of it. Chef is gonna show me how to make his signature salt-baked duck. Whoa. Whew. So these are chips of gray salt that are heating up on that very hot stove surface. And gray salt is unprocessed salt from the mine.
You need to put it duck breast, skin down,
Wow, this is incredible. I can already hear the fat of the duck sizzling against that hot salt. That duck skin, beautifully crispy. The meat, perfectly cooked. And this cassis sauce is a little bit sweet and a little bit sour. I'd walk down 800 steps any day for this dish.
And with a few more steps, you can feed your soul.
I'm 100 meters underground, and I've just walked into a giant cathedral carved entirely out of salt. This floor may look like marble, but it's actually salt that's polished by the feet of the people who come to visit. And take a look at this chandelier. Those crystals, yep, made from salt.
The most amazing thing is that you just turn around from the corner and see amazing and huge cathedral.
Time to crack open the salt-crusted chicken. That's so beautiful. The cavity of the bird has been stuffed with onions. You've got the herbs on top here, and the salt crust has just trapped all those aromatics inside, so they had nowhere to go but straight into the meat. No other cooking method will give you results like this.
Our kitchen can never run out of salt. That's not even a possibility.
We just came here with colleagues to have a beer underground, and it's a great, crazy thing to have it.
Yeah, I definitely think it's weird. It's certainly the deepest restaurant I've ever seen in the world anyway.
If there's one phrase you'll never hear in this restaurant, it's please pass the salt. The Cove here in San Antonio, Texas, is the only restaurant on earth where you can wash your car, do your laundry, play basketball, catch a live show, and enjoy a killer burger. Talk about a multitasker's paradise. Wow. Cleanliness really is next to godliness.
We started with the car wash and the laundromat. My husband was passionate about building, and I was passionate about the food, so we just kept expanding.
I said, well, there's a car wash, and there's a cleaners, and I think that's a restaurant over there. So my first impression was, well, this place is going to be a little different.
Check out this menu. You've got organic salads, grilled seafood tacos, whole collection of sandwiches, and these burgers, including a lamb burger and a vegan bacon cheeseburger. What'd you order?
The lamb burger with sweet potato fries.
The Naked 09er. I have it every single time I come here.
Excuse me, the Naked 09er?
Naked 09er.
I would like to try your grilled zucchini salad, a Freebird sandwich, the grilled fish taco, vegan bacon cheeseburger, and last but not least, a lamb burger. This place covers an entire block, and it's all interconnected. Over here, you've got the car vacuums, and behind me, coin-operated car wash. You've got a basketball net, a ping pong table, and a kid's playground. In here, this is the main dining area, which doubles as a live music venue. There's a band playing right now, and if you look up on the ceiling, there's a whole collection of acoustic guitars. Check this out. It's a map of Texas that shows where all the meat and produce comes from. Now that's weird in the best kind of way.
Our seasonal salad.
How often do you get to eat a zucchini salad while looking out over the garden where the zucchini was grown? This is everything you can ask for in a fresh garden salad. Beautiful spinach, the perfectly grilled zucchini, this raw milk blue cheese that just adds a nice tang to it all. The dressing, it's light, but it's adding a nice little bit of acidity and flavor to this. So fresh, so beautiful, so healthy.
It's organic, it's healthy for you. You know, it doesn't come out of a frozen box.
Ah, the chicken salad sandwich. That is amazing. The chicken is so tender. Taste the grapes, the walnuts, and it's all put together on this toasted, whole grain, whole seed bread. That is a perfect combination. I think I'm gonna have to throw in another load of laundry because I'm sticking around here all day. So what did you just have?
Some fish tacos, top notch.
This is our grilled tilapia fish tacos, topped with our cilantro coleslaw and spicy poblano sauce.
I love the fact that this fish is grilled instead of deep fried because that means that this beautiful corn tortilla doesn't have to do battle with the batter. And the lightness of this fish combined with this beautiful, colorful coleslaw all tied together with that poblano sauce, this is the new gold standard for fish tacos. Normally, household chores like doing your laundry or washing your car are a pain, but here, they're a total pleasure.
You know, spill something on yourself, you can just throw it in the wash and you're good to go.
Hi, you ordered the lamb burger?
I certainly did. Oh, that lamb is perfectly cooked. I mean, it's mild, not too gamey. The meat is nice and lean. Put it together with the cotija cheese, that spicy pepper sauce. That's a winning combination. Well, I definitely don't have to worry about dripping on my car.
Hi, anyone order a vegan bacon cheeseburger?
That was me. This is a vegan burger?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Well, the dominant flavor here is the portobello mushroom in the patty. But this tofu bacon, it's crispy and it's so smoky, you don't even miss the pig. Put it together with the rest of the usual suspects, and you've got a burger that a carnivore would kill for. Are you a vegetarian?
I am a vegetarian. Hamburgers and bacon. I still want to eat every now and again, but this fills the void.
Jalapeno carrot cake. This is definitely a first. It's super moist, the icing is super rich and creamy, and then at the very end, the jalapeno just kicks in. Whoa, I mean, this one really rocks the house.
Where else can you come to wash your car, wash your clothes, and play some hoops?
2-for-1 shopping. You come in, you get a great burger, clean your car, feel like you've done something productive.
This place is so great that if I lived in San Antonio, I'd sell my washing machine and drive my car through a mud bath, just so I'd always have an excuse to come back here. Tokyo may be 5,000 miles from Transylvania, but that distance just melts away the moment you step inside the Vampire Café. It's a gothic hotspot that serves up food you can really sink your teeth into. Down into the crypt.
Yokoso, wagayashi, Vampire Café.
Did you see those eyes?
My name is Rose. I'm Count Darkness. People come here because they like to be scared.
At the Vampire Café, mere mortals can enjoy a fusion of Italian, French, and Japanese. But that's dishes, not people.
Hey, check this out. I mean, this is the real deal. And you know, here in Tokyo, spaces is such a premium that nobody's buried in coffins. They're all cremated. So the Vampire Café had to have this made. And it's this kind of attention to detail that really makes this place work. Now that's a set of fangs that would make any vampire jealous. Gotta love this macabre chandelier, complete with bats, dead roses, and cobwebs. And over here, we have a classic example of the ancient Japanese art of feng shui. That is pure venom. That is a real cobra and a real scorpion. Bet that's got some bite. Look at this. It's a coffin-shaped menu. You know what? Bring me whatever the Count would have.
The best dish at the Vampire Café is our customers' blood.
That vampire's got some serious knife skills. This is actually a tomato that's been sliced up, formed the shape of a rose, and then the rose is completed with the basil and the mozzarella, dressed with a little bit of olive oil. Works in the mouth as well as it does on the plate. Oh, look at this. It's a vegetable wrap with salmon roe in the shape of a crucifix. Wow, there's so many flavors going on in this one bite. I mean, it started with the avocado. It was just moist and rich in my mouth. It all just comes together. It's pretty incredible. How's the food? Is it good?
Yeah, but it's so spicy.
Oh, and here it says death on the plate. That would have been my first hint that it might be a little spicy. But look at that, it's a snake right through the eye. I mean, you've got your tomato iris and your olive pupil. The chef has traced the shape of the eye and the eyelashes. Now let's see what's in here. A little shrimp, some avocado, clams. That is gorgeous. This adds credo to the old expression, the first taste is with the eye.
But don't let your guard down. If you're not careful, the Vampire Café can be a real pain in the neck.
Our mission at the Vampire Café is to make the customers our slaves by drinking their blood.
His eyes is red all the time. Every time I see him, oh, I fall in love.
I love you too, baby.
This is the beef cheeks stewed with red wine. Look at this, look how gorgeous these are. It's just falling apart as I pick it up with the chopstick. That meat is so tender, you definitely don't need fangs to chew it. It's a crouton, it's a mass. I must say this is the very first time I've eaten Caesar salad with a pair of chopsticks before.
Today I ordered a devil herb chicken, and it's my favorite dish. Some of them are so well done. It's like art.
So you're gonna eat that whole coffin?
Of course.
Of course you are. Oh, look at this. This is a risotto coffin within a coffin. Clearly someone's trying to get out here. Look at this. It's a cross made out of Parmesan cheese and a little baby rose. The flavor of this risotto is as unique as the appearance. We've got coffin-shaped menus, life-size coffins here in the middle of the restaurant, servers with fangs and bats in the belfry. I mean, this place is wall-to-wall weird. What does the vampire culture mean here in Japan?
Like, very attractive when something is very mysterious.
So vampires aren't really scary, they're actually sexy.
They are sexy.
Note to self.
Until we eat again.
At the Homeroom Slot Car Racing Cafe here in Alameda, California, the authentic Thai cuisine. It's as hot as the racetrack. Ladies, gentlemen, and Thai food enthusiasts, start your engines.
When I first came in here, what I expected to see was just a restaurant. And then all of a sudden, I saw these guys racing these cars back here, and I was kind of blown away.
Homeroom Racing Cafe is where you have this good, authentic Thai food. And after you eat, you could go slot car racing.
A slot car is a car that has an electric motor. It goes on the rails, and you control it with a controller.
Hey, thanks very much. Oh yeah, classic Thai menu. I can already feel my taste buds shifting into high gear.
The food that we present is country Thai cooking.
All right, I'm gonna start with Thai chicken wings with the papaya salad, the tom yum noodle soup, the pad Thai. I'm a huge fan of Penang curry, so I wanna try yours. Think I can eat that all? Great. You wanna get a sense of how this place is divvied up? Thai kitchen, slot car racing. Man, that's weird.
I think it's pretty wild. You got all these different things, you know, classic cars.
I know nothing about slot car racing. Can you give me a bit of a crash course?
Sure. We actually have rubber tires. On the bottom, you're gonna have your braids. This is what makes contact with the track.
Slot car racing and the unique flavors of Thai cuisine both have addictive qualities. You put them together under one roof, and the customers just lap it up.
I take my food very seriously, just like my racing.
Come for the Thai food, stay for the slot racing.
There you go.
This is a tom yum noodle soup.
This is just too amazing. In the broth alone, you can taste the freshly squeezed lime juice, which gives it a bit of a sour taste, but then you get the heat, the kaffir lime leaves, the lemongrass, the galangal. Then you get the noodles, the ground chicken, the cilantro, the peanuts. This bowl, definitely a contender for pole position.
I come here and I get the tom yum soup. It's the main reason why I come here.
What's your favorite dish? The spring rolls? Spring rolls. I mean, this is one of these Thai dishes that definitely has universal appeal. What's not to love? You get that beautiful crunch of the lettuce and the bean sprouts. You get the nicely poached shrimp, the delicate rice wrapper. Dip it all into this high-octane spicy peanut sauce, and you got a winning combination. So does it seem a little bit weird to you that you're in an authentic Thai restaurant slot racing?
Yeah, it does. The combination of slot cars and curry seems a little out of place to me.
Oh, look at this. You got deep-fried Thai chicken wings, a green papaya salad, and some sticky rice just to cool things down. Wow, these chicken wings have a sugary coating on them. When they're deep-fried, they get super crispy. You combine that with the sweet and the heat of this dipping sauce, man, they got some real zing. This green papaya salad has just crashed into my mouth, and now there's a fire raging in there. The papaya itself, beautifully crunchy. Then you've got the cashews and the dressing. It's got the sweet and the sour and the fish sauce, the chilies. With all this heat in here, if they don't wave the yellow flag soon, my hand's gonna explode. I'm ready to put my pedal to the metal, or at least my thumb to the trigger.
You go slow, and eventually you win if the other guy crashes a lot. And then go full speed, let out. There you go. That was perfect around the track. Whoa! Not bad for an amateur.
I'm standing between two of America's premier slot car racers. You two gentlemen ready to go head-to-head in battle?
Yes,
Who's number one?
Right here.
Number one.
Number one, right here.
3, 2, 1, go! He's sliding around that track. He's kind of looking like he's drifting.
He's so far behind, he'll never catch up.
Seafood green curry.
Wow.
Look at this. There's enough here to feed an entire pit crew. This dish is totally flooring me. I mean, the seafood's perfectly cooked. These fish balls are light and airy, but it's all about the curry. It's incredibly rich because it's got a coconut base, but then there's a lot of heat going on. There's spinach and basil. This curry definitely gets the checkered flag. Pad Thai, the most classic of all Thai noodle dishes. This one definitely has a little something extra going on under the hood. I mean, getting a lot of heat from those chilies, but it's beautifully balanced by the palm sugar. And then there's a sourness that comes from a bit of lime juice and the tamarind sauce. Add the tofu, the green onions, the chicken. To heck with raisin. I'm taking my time with this dish. Start with an impressive collection of authentic Thai dishes. Add 350 feet of slot car track and a crowd of fanatics, and you've got a delicious night of racing.
This place is great. If you're in Alameda, California, come on in. We'll show you how to play.
It's like rediscovering my youth. I'm back playing with toys again as an adult.
We come here all the time. We love this food. It's delicious and it's got great atmosphere.
I had to let Tim win because the customer is always right.
Thank you. I'll add it to my collection.
With home-style Thai cooking that's this good and this reasonably priced, you know I'll be racing back here.